And much like Eternal Sonata was a fusion of anime and musical history, the following bits are also fusions. And they are also best when viewed from a delirium-inducing coma. Anyway, it's time for hybrid anime. Let's do this. Scooby-Doo-Rah-Rah-Rah.
Oh, no.
A bunch of kids rent a van and solve mysteries with their talking dog, talking sword, talking street gang, and non-talking headless death fairy.
Kenichi, the deadliest warrior. A meek loser travels the world accompanied by an engineer, an ER doctor, and that guy from Future Weapons to learn the ways of such legendary warriors as the Sunday, Spetsnaz, George Washington, and that hot girl from math class. But can he stand up to a 1,000-pound flying pig?
Marvel versus also Marvel. A billionaire alcoholic and a badass berserker face off against Robert Downey Jr. and a mullet ninja. And in the end, Phoenix still wins. Oh, wait, hold on. I got that wrong. Phoenix still wins.
Oh! Not Phoenix.
Tiger and stocking with bunny belt. An over-the-hill superhero teams up with a fallen angel, and the two go on wacky buddy cop adventures. And after a hard day of fighting supervillains and ghosts, they kick back with a nice, refreshing, insert soft drink here. Call of Duty Black Heaven. The American government tortures a soldier with post-traumatic stress disorder to figure out the secrets of saving the universe with rock and roll. House MD Geist. A genetically engineered super soldier returns to civilian life and takes on an even worse enemy than rampaging killbots. Pause for laughter. The U.S. healthcare system. Wait. Actually, I'm pretty sure Gregory House spent season 3 fighting rampaging killbots, but I might have just been drunk.
Bill and Ted's Bizarre Adventure. Two time-traveling valley kids get the ability to summon powerful ghosts that represent their fighting spirit. But unfortunately, their fighting spirit is just George Carlin in a rock band. So they save the day with rock and roll instead. They are later tortured by the U.S. government for it.
Roll base.
As long as we're on this train of things that are more than one thing, it's time for Hero Man. There's a great man who's been known to say, Excelsior! It's been about 10 years since I last took Latin, but I'm pretty sure what he meant to say was, DC is for douchebags! Hero Man is the story of Joey Jones, an awkward teenager living in Central City, West Coast, USA. His best friend is a cripple who's into extreme sports. He's got a crush on the popular cheerleader, but her asshole brother keeps cock-blocking him. He wants the newest shiny toy in the block and manages to find one. And just as he manages to glue it back together, it's struck by a freak bolt of lightning, and it gains the ability to transform into Hero Man, who possesses the uncanny powers of glowing and punching things. Joey's powers come just in time because aliens called the Scruggan are invading, and there isn't a damn thing the army can do about it. In fact, the Scrug's leader, Kogor, is so unstoppably nonchalant that his invasion plans involve bowling. In the best traditions of American comics, Joey decides that with great power comes great responsibility and becomes a defender of truth, justice, and the American way. Also, a lot like a comic book, you could probably think of plenty of ways you could write the ending better. You see, when it came time to end the show, the writing staff at Bones asked themselves, what's the least interesting villain we can end the show on? Could it be Nick, the fat kid with self-esteem problems who gets scrugified and is never seen again? What about Dr. Manami? He was over the top and charming. Maybe he and his crew could break out of prison and... maybe Hero Man could become Anti-Hero Man permanently, forcing Joey to step up and confront the image of a father he never knew, and... Nope. They brought back Kogor, who reveals his master plan, which is to eat everything. Yep. Well, at least Dr. Minami and the mad scientist crew do indeed bust out of prison, and they're promising to bring Joey into a world of hurt. And that's it for now. If we're going to see a the second season of Hero Man, it's probably going to be up to you, true believers. You. Excelsior!
Alright, let's see. Remember to write a transition joke? Portal 2. Wait. Anyway, we never spoiled Portal 1 because, well, okay, that's not quite true. We never did a bit about Portal 1. We just referenced the cake as a lie and called it a day. Portal 1 didn't really have a plot to spoil. Girl meets portal gun, computer hates girl, girl kills computer. Portal 2, on the other hand, is going for the epic story of the ages thing. Since the franchise doesn't have much experience with plot, they drew inspiration from a genre famed for its huge and breathtakingly dramatic stories, Japanese-style RPGs. Not really? Anyway, the plot of Tales of Portal 2 goes like this. You're not allowed to leave your bedroom, but then there's an explosion and you leave anyway. You pick up the idiot ball and carry it to the Cathedral of Maximum Plot Density, where you fuck up profoundly and fall from a great height into the ancient lost world underground. You climb back up, kill your supposed mentor, and end up in a field in the wilderness for some reason. Wait. Oh man, I spoiled the wrong game. Alright. The plot of Final Portal Fantasy 2 goes like this. You are an orphan being used as a tool by those in power. Your only friend betrays you, but you learn how to be badass from the mysterious voice of a dead father figure who seems friendly but nearly kills you anyway. In the end, you defeat the final boss by going to the moon for some reason. Shit, this is really hard. Alright, a silent protagonist in a post-apocalyptic future needs to defeat the AI running everything. Shit. I mean, a place supposedly devoted to scholarly learning turns out to be evil and... Hold on, I got this. With the help of various puzzle devices, you set out on a quest to defeat your bitter enemy. Fleeing your enemies into the ancient ruins beneath the civilization they control... what do I have to do here? Fine. You've been spending too much time locked in your tiny bedroom, so... Damn it! Fine. Portal 2 is about a potato, okay? It's about a crazy singing potato that hates you.
I heard somebody talk about crazy computers that hate you. Tron Legacy.
Oh, God.
Tron was a cult classic movie about computers from the 80s, which was such a great idea. After the great originality-killing epidemic of the early aughts, a sequel had to be made. And since the original was so popular, they decided to just, go ahead and keep the best bits from the original movie. For example, the title character Tron. Tron was so traditional a hero, so universally beloved, so much a symbol of all that was good and right, they decided to make him the bad guy. Then they dressed him in a face-concealing outfit, called him by a different name, and gave him exactly one line, just to make sure nobody noticed he was actually in the movie. And then there's Flynn. Flynn is so universally beloved, they decided to make him the bad guy too. And then they decided that wasn't really Flynn, but a copy of Flynn, who had done what computer copies of real people do best, and turned into Compu-Hitler. Real Flynn is still around, but he'd unfortunately grown too old for the part. So they replaced him with the dude from The Big Lebowski. No one noticed. It's the third major character from the original movie who fares best by not being in the sequel at all. Instead, she's been replaced by a younger, prettier girl who kicks more ass, adorably misunderstands human culture, and clings far more helplessly to the strong male protagonist while posing for the movie's poster. So it's out with the old and in with the new as our protagonists run around on the inside of a computer doing basically exactly the same thing they did in the last movie. Despite the villain's enormous army, adoring citizenry, and fleet of space compuplanes, he still can't break his programming and must face his creator alone on a narrow catwalk above the mists of sudden oblivion.
And also that happened.
After an epic tussle, hot program on user action, and far too much forgiveness, we finally get to find out what happens when a user and a computer love each other very much. Yeah. The end.
Hey, want to know what else blew?
Hey, fuck you, it didn't blow.
Its whole budget on special effects. Wow, awkward. Okay, what do you get when you combine the combat of Karis, the mysticality of Mage the Awakening, the budget of Kamen Rider, and an actually decent plot? I'm not sure either, so here's Garo. Here's Garo. Garo is the story of Koga, a demon hunter with a talking ring. He's kind of like Kaiba from Yu-Gi-Oh!, except when it's time to duel, he turns into a golden wolf. During the routine exorcism of a bare-chested woman, a struggling artist in the wrong place at the wrong time gets bukkake'd with demon blood. Rather than follow protocol and put her out of her misery before she dies a slow and painful death, Koga takes pity on her, lets her live in his mansion, setting off a crazy string of demon-hunting adventures. Eventually she's cured, but not before introducing another demon hunter named Zero, because they apparently needed to sell more toys. It turns out he's not terribly relevant to the plot, because all this time the artist has been the linchpin of a devious plot by none other than her therapist to summon a giant naked woman into the world. Lessons learned? Listen to your jewelry. It knows things and has your back. Whether it's fighting or first aid, if it can't be done without setting something on fire, it's probably not worth doing. And tokusatsu shows can last for more than one season.